KTM News, KTM gather first track mileage of 2022 MotoGP at Sepang test. The 2022 KTM MotoGP effort swung into action for the first time this year with a comprehensive week of work at the Sepang International Circuit. The opening appointment of the racing calendar represented the first of two pre-season tests before the Grand Prix of Qatar on March 6. Please subscribe our channel, thank you for your support. KTM accumulated almost 380 laps through Saturday and Sunday between the four riders. Red Bull KTM Factory Racing's Brad Binder, 18th on combined times, and Miguel Oliveira, 15th, assess new parts and ideas for the 2022 RC16 and further development after the final test outing of 2021 at the Circuito de Jerez, Angel Nieto in Spain. Tech3 KTM Factory Racing had an even busier schedule. Rookies Raul Fernandez, 19th, and Remy Gardner, 23rd, filled a three-day shakedown prior to the two official days at the fast and hot Sepang layout. Sunday was curtailed prematurely due to the typically unstable Malaysian climate. Heavy rainfall marked the end of the session by mid-afternoon, but both Binder and Oliveira completed a few circulations in the wet. MotoGP now moves on to the new Pertamina Mandalika circuit in Indonesia for a three-day test from February 11th and the final chance to work on configuration before the Lusail International Circuit beckons next month. Brad Binder said, "These last 2 days have been a challenge. We needed some more time to make the most out of the package. We have some small changes to the bike and we have the same performance as last year, so now we need to explore, try different setups and balances to see what works further. Yesterday was about getting up the speed after the break, and then we didn't have that much time this morning before the weather cut things short. I did a few laps in the wet and everything felt good. Overall, I feel we have a lot of potential. We need to work more to extract it." Miguel Oliveira said, "Progress was there. For sure our pace could have been a bit better, but we were still trying things out to maximize what we have. We still feel there is room to improve, and that's important for us. It was good to have the half day today, and we made the lap we had here 2 years ago, without any risk. Positive feelings, and now we move on to a new track. The package is there. We have to take advantage of what we have. This is the focus and what pushes us." Raul Fernandez said, "We end the test only 1 second from first position. It is incredible how close the MotoGP category is. All the riders were here on track and it is going to be an amazing championship. KTM did an excellent job this week and I am really happy with all the work done here in Sepang. Step by step, I learn and I get closer to the others, so this is what matters for me at the moment. During the tests, everybody is fast, but it will be different during the races, and I am well aware of that. For now, I think that we did a very good job here in Malaysia." Remy Gardner said, "It has been a very busy week of testing. Malaysia was fun, but I did roughly 200 laps here, so I have to admit that I look forward to changing the track and going to Mandalika. We tried a lot of different things this week, especially during the official test, and we managed to find some interesting points with the bike. Halfway through the day today, we decided to stop because I was struggling with my physical condition and especially with my wrist after 4 full days on track. It is important for me to focus on my recovery. I still managed to go faster this morning and I improved my lap time, which I am happy with. We are still a bit far away from the top positions, but considering the circumstances, it is not bad at all." Francesco Guidotti, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing team manager said, "We had a productive 1.5 days here. We collected a lot of information between the 4 MotoGP riders, as well as our test riders Danny and Mika, and we tested different aero packs and the new engine spec was delivered. There were a few other important items. We have 3 more days of work in Mandalika next week, and those will be important to evolve our ideas in different circumstances to be ready for the first race. A lot of comments from the riders here matched, and that's important in terms of finding the right direction. Hopefully that will be enough to make the ideal combo for the start of the season." Sebastian Riss, Red Bull KTM Technical Manager MotoGP said, "Some intensive and productive days for us. First, we blew away the cobwebs from the winter and then focused on the elements we have to homologate for the season. These are obviously important decisions, and we have only 2 tracks at which to make them. We know Sepang, and it's a place where if something works then it can be transferred quite well to other tracks. It was important to understand the packages we had at our disposal here. We had several different aerodynamic options, and we also worked on the engine and then the bike setting. It all had to fit together, and we had a few directions. Finally, we have a bike that is different for the riders. It does not have the same character as before and it is already a step faster and still with some areas to explore." Thank you for watching us. Please subscribe our OKR Moto YouTube channel. OKR Moto is an KTM authorized dealer and service since year 2003 based in Slovakia. For more KTM related news with international subtitles, please check our playlist. Link is available in the description of this video. Thank you for your support and subscription.